Hey guys, and welcome to Janet being Janet. Guess what? Guess what happened? Amberlynn uploaded again. So you know what that means for me and you? That means we're about to watch it. So what I'm going to say is we're going to go ahead and press play.
Hey guys, so welcome to my weigh-in. I am getting around to filming this pretty late at night. I already did my live stream and everything, and usually by my Tuesday live stream, I've already had this filmed, edited, and scheduled to go up for the next day. But I'm not feeling the greatest, and I'm going to tell you the reason why in this video, so let's just get straight to it.
Amberlynn, you always start with the bull crud before you even get to the bull crud.
First, we're going to start off with the 5 questions that I do every weigh-in video, and where I get those is Instagram. So once a week I go on there and I say, ask me any weight, health, food related questions. What makes you say that the eating scenes in 600 Pound Life are exaggerated and not real? So I said that in a past weigh-in video because it's true. I've actually been contacted by multiple people who have been in 600 Pound Life, and I myself have contacted a couple people myself.
Don't y'all remember she's a celebrity, and everybody wants Amberlynn and everybody contacts Amberlynn because she's in high demand.
And I'm also actually pretty good friends with 2 people who have been on shows like that. And they do exaggerate those scenes, especially in 600 Pound Life. And I only know that because people who have been on 600 Pound Life have told me that personally.
At one point, she was talking about the shower scene, and she said she wouldn't do the shower scene, even though they pay you an extra like $1,000. That just wouldn't be her.
Plus, I am also someone who is over 500 pounds. I was almost 600 pounds at one point.
Oh, now that's bragging rights right there, Amberlynn.
Why do you think people freak out about the size of a 20-piece nugget, but will order a 10-piece with a large fry and act like that is any better? Good point, good point. I think just like hearing a 20-piece nugget, it's like, whoa, that's crazy.
Okay, I get it. This is all tied back to Destiny when Destiny said, huh, you had a 20-piece McNugget. You always got to be connected to Destiny in one way or another.
But when you do the calories for a 20-piece nugget versus like a regular meal that you can get at McDonald's, which is a 10-piece nugget with a large fry, it's about the same calories. There's a little bit more calories in the nugget and fry, but the protein and the carbs are better if you just get the 20-piece nugget. I'm not saying either of these options are good for you, but the same people judging someone for ordering a 20-piece nugget will also go to McDonald's and get the nuggets and fries. I think people like to play mind tricks because like when you see like sodium, for an example.
Oh my goodness, 10-year-old Nutrition Lynn has entered the building.
On nutrition labels, you don't really think about your own sodium consumption. I see so many people telling me, oh my God, Amberlynn, like that's so much sodium in that ramen that you're eating, blah, blah, blah. But the same people will make rice-a-roni for them and their family, not realizing that that also has a lot of sodium. Or even just like a can of corn, they add sodium to these things. Everything has sodium.
Amberlynn, leave your legs out of this. We don't need to discuss them.
Americans just eat a lot of sodium without even realizing it. Have you thought about asking ChatGPT how many calories you should eat to lose weight? So I never thought about it, so I decided to do it. And when I did do it, it prompted me. It was like, can you tell me a bit about yourself? Can you tell me like age, weight, height, any medical things that could be wrong with you? And I like that aspect because like when you try to do these like metabolic rate things online.
She likes it because she can lie in every aspect of it. Her beginning weight is always higher than what her actual beginning weight is. She already asked ChatGPT for her questions to her Q&A, so now she's going to ask them for answers about par.
It literally just asks for your height, your gender, and your weight. And it's like, no, there's more to it. So I thought that was cool that ChatGPT actually asked for that. So here's the screenshot. And as you can see, ChatGPT thinks that I should eat anywhere between 2,200 and 2,400, which is something I've always said. And it literally shows the reason why I should be eating at this lower limit.
This just goes to show you that she knows more than Jenny Craig, Weight Watchers, MyFitnessPal, Noom, and ChatGPT, because she already knew it all.
Such as weight loss is slower for me due to the lipedema and the lymphedema and how that fluid retention shows up on the scale a lot, which I've also said to you guys. Pretty much everything that ChatGPT says in the screenshot is exactly what I've said. Like how my metabolism is a lot slower due to hysterectomy. It's also slower due to me having no estrogen in my body. Slower because I went through menopause.
Are y'all catching this yet? Y'all don't need to be questioning her. Don't question her. She already knows everything there is to know. Leave her alone.
And it's slower because of the years of yo-yo dieting. If you continue to like make your calories super low, lower than they need to be, that'll continue to mess with your metabolic rate.
Amberlynn, if you know all of this, why in the crap are we in this situation that you're in right now? Why in the crap are you sitting on our screen at almost however weight you are now? Could you be on 600-pound life at this weight? Can you be on there? I don't know. But Amberlynn's afraid of the shower scene.
And then I got curious because there's lovely rumors always floating around that I should be eating like 10,000 calories a day to maintain my weight.
No, I think you said 6,000. I do believe you said 6.
That is wild and so off base and untrue. Like, I know that, like, already, like, as a person, that's not true, but I was like, you know what? ChatGPT has never been wrong for me, so I'm curious. I was like, ChatGPT, how many calories do I need for myself to maintain the weight that I'm at?
Did you give the correct weight, or do you do like the rest of the weight loss programs you're on? You give the highest weight that you've had instead of your current weight. Is that how you do it? Just asking.
ChatGPT confirms the misconceptions are not real. I need between 3,200 to 3,400, which is actually really easy for me. Like, eating that is very easy for someone my size. And it's actually pretty easy to do without even realizing it. And for some reason, people just don't want to believe that. I don't understand why.
Because you're a liar, Lynn. That's exactly why. But didn't Noom already tell you this, to eat lower than that? And you said that that's way too many high calories for you. So you needed to keep around, what, 2,000? Let's see how well you did, Amberlynn.
But like, I'm living proof because I am my person. I am, like, in my body, I am me.
Woman, right now, nobody else wants to be you, so you can claim that all you want.
And I'm just sharing that based on my experiences. How often do you grocery shop? So I'll either go every week or bi-weekly. So sometimes I'll skip a week, but definitely only once a week.
The rest of the time, she's on Uber Eats. We know this.
Is your new friend a caretaker because you are so big? Y'all, the goalpost has absolutely moved. Like, it's ridiculous. So at first I would talk about my friend in my videos and people would be like, oh my god, she's imaginary, or oh my god, like, Amberlynn's making up this friend. And now that you guys have heard her voice...
Wait a second. Hold on. Where have I been? Did I miss a video? I don't think I did. Guys? Have I lost it? I don't think Amberlynn, I tell you something. You need to stop your crap because I can't keep up with which lie is which and which video is which and which way is which. My brain mechanics ain't meant to work like this.
In my videos, the goalpost has moved and now it's a caretaker. Like, stop with the fat phobia. I understand that I'm really large, but I live by myself. No one comes in my apartment. Like, not even my mom.
Horse Pucky! Your mother comes in your apartment. Let me get this straight. Okay? Your mama came into your apartment and spent the night with you because your grandma did not like the Barbie movie and you wanted to even the playing ground, so you had your mama stay and watch it with you. Lie to somebody that don't know you.
Every time we hang out, we're always hanging out, like, outside of my apartment.
Yeah, but you're always telling her to take you to eat. Or, bingo. You got bingo.
Going and doing things and spending time out. I don't need a caretaker. I don't need anyone to help me with anything.
And we all know that's a big, huge lie. What about Beck? Didn't Beck have to take care of you? Didn't you pretty much pay Beck to take care of you? Because we all know there wasn't nothing going on in between them sheets. So she was doing something for you, but it wasn't that.
Yes, I don't drive. I'm fully aware. But when it comes to the things that people are assuming due to the fat shaming, I don't need anyone. I take care of everything myself. I do not have a caretaker, and I have never had a caretaker, and I will never have a caretaker.
Beg to difference, I just told you why. Beg to differ.
My friend is my friend because it is someone that I met in person, and I realize I clicked with. I enjoy being around her, and vice versa.
Right now, you're just in the manipulating stage. Give her just a little bit, and she'll figure you out just like we all did.
We laugh, we have fun, we share the same hobbies, like literally just a friend.
Oh, you mean she stays at home all day and does Legos? Oh, okay. Yeah. I get it.
And this is like also another reason why my friends or anyone in my life will never be on camera again. Yes, you'll see my mom here and there, but that is it.
Oh, kind of like we wouldn't know Valentine's name. Yeah, you kind of let that one out, didn't you? Kind of like we wouldn't know anything about wifey. We wouldn't know anything, possibly, about wifey number 1 or 2, considering 2 was 1. Huh? We would never see a picture. We wouldn't do none of that. Hey, Amberlynn, welcome to the Amberverse.
Because all you've heard is a voice, and already the rumors are starting. All right, so let's get into the goals that I had for last week, and did I succeed in those?
You didn't tell us the goals for last week so that whenever you didn't succeed, we couldn't say anything to you. So now you're going to tell us what the goal is, and we wouldn't know if it changed halfway through the week or the day of. We wouldn't know because you're shisty like that.
So last week, my goal was to follow a meal plan for 5 days out of 7, and I did not do that. I wanted to have like a huge veggie plate every single day for lunch, and I did not succeed in all 5 days. So my goals for the next week are literally just to win over this like defeat that I feel inside of me. Right now, I literally just feel that defeat feeling.
All right, so here's the basic line, guys. Y'all get ready for this. Her mental health is going to come into play at some point. Y'all just going to have to get ready. It's coming up.
I am having emotions that I feel right before I give up. I want to beat the feeling more times than I don't. And then I also want to start drinking 3 water bottles a day instead of just 2. All right, so now let's talk about how my week went. So I was doing pretty decent. I was staying below the 3,400 calories that Noom wants me to eat.
Okay, I cannot stand when she uses the word decent, okay? I don't like when she does that because nobody else walks around going, I had a decent day. I have a decent dress. I had decent food. Where in the world did she hear the word decent? Because now she won't leave it alone.
I was definitely eating in moderation, so I was allowing myself to have like the unhealthy things, but also inviting a bunch of like fruits and vegetables and healthier foods into my diet. There was one day where I overate and I chose like the most horrific foods that day because like I said.
Oh, that's a new word for her too, horrific. Remember when the roof came off of one of our Legos? It was horrific.
We're not perfect over here. Like if I woke up one day and I came on here and I was like, you guys, I've been perfect for a full year. It'd be because it's not possible. So this is where things get hecticana. A few days ago.
Oh, when she uses that word, you know everything's going to be ambervised. And it's going to go to toddlerism.
I mean, I'm telling you, it was storming really bad. It was flooding. There was flood warnings. It was really, really bad.
Yeah, and I got my waders on because this is going to become excuse 101.
And I was out with my mom. And I didn't realize when I got home that the flood was going to be near me. So to get into my apartment, which was literally the only way to get into my apartment, I had to step and walk in water that literally like went up to the middle of my calf. I was pissed about it, obviously. Like I have lymphedema and lipedema and
I guess you're the one that need the waders, not me. Go figure.
My skin and my body is just really sensitive to things. So I was soaking wet. My pants were soaking wet. My legs were soaking wet. My shoes were soaking wet. Came home, I showered. I sadly woke up the next day with cellulitis. So there's 2 versions of cellulitis. There is version 1 where I get all of like the physical leg symptoms.
You know, I've looked up cellulitis before and she gets it so often. It's like, woman, you ought to know how to prevent it by now. But my goodness gracious, imagine having that much bacteria on you all the time.
Red, painful. Like you can tell there's like a massive infection. But then I also get the shivers and I get 103 temperature.
Do you know Google says that? Just wondering, do you know Google says that? Google says bacteria, red hot painful area of skin, fever. Duration is 7 to 10 days. Treatment is elevation of the affected area. Risk factors, breaking the skin, obesity, leg swelling, old age.
I am puking profusely. TMI, I have diarrhea. I can't eat for days on end. And I lose a bunch of weight doing that. Or there's B. I still get the leg is red. The leg is painful. You can tell that there is an infection. And I really just feel general malaise. Like I don't have any of those other puking fever symptoms. That's where I'm at here.
I don't get this. I don't understand why she gets it so often and so easily. Maybe I'm not meant to understand it. Maybe that's just it. But I hear that word so much. I'm bewildered. This does not work this hard on a normal day.
In both of these areas, A and B, I swell a lot, obviously. It's a really bad infection. So I got cellulitis from walking in the dirty water from the flood, which is really freaking unfortunate. And a part of me like knew that was going to happen. That's why I immediately came home and showered. But when you have lipedema and lymphedema, like...
Do y'all realize something? Dude, do y'all realize something? She could sit on her couch right now and she could say, I have cellulitis, and not prove a daggum thing to us. She has said it so many times. And it said something and said, oh, well, I got it this way. I bumped my pinky toe on my foot. Cat scratched me. She has said it so many times that I don't even know when to believe her anymore. And it just now, after I did all this, I'm like, how do we even know? Because she can say it 1,000,001 times, but I don't even know if I trust her.
Your lymphatic system does not flow the same. So that already makes it to where it's harder to fight infections. No matter how much you bathe, no matter how much you clean yourself. So when you have lipedema and lymphedema, it also causes poor circulation to your legs, which also is another thing that prevents fighting off infections. But I stepped on the scale and I gained weight because I'm extremely swollen.
Okay, you just said that it caused you to lose weight. It can cause you to lose weight. And now then you're extremely swollen. So you gained weight, but you also swell when you're sitting in a car. You also swell if you're sitting too long in a chair. You also swell if you drink too much water. You swell no matter what you do. You swell when you breathe, Amberlynn.
Like the infection has my leg super swollen and it's uncomfortable and it just sucks. Because when you see my weigh-in, when I show you the screenshot from Noom, you'll see that I was losing weight. And then when I got cellulitis, it's like all of that didn't even matter. I immediately gained in fluid retention from the swelling. Like, it sucks.
Like, I believe that you decided you were going to start eating out and you were going to have things delivered to you so you didn't have to get up and do anything. So you gained weight. And now you're going to say, oh, it's not my fault. I didn't do this on purpose. I get to lay in bed now. And so I get to eat whatever I want to eat. And then you get to say, hey, I gained weight. Cellulitis came to my place.
I feel defeated because it's like, I know it's not my fault. And after I heal, I genuinely I want to switch things up a bit and I want to start feeling like motivated and inspired in a different way because I feel like I've just been in this weird lull.
Is that because, I just told you, hey, you're boring as crap? Because you constantly change your routine. You have to constantly change your routine because people get tired of you. It eventually happens in a short amount of time. If people don't get tired of you, you get tired of you.
I don't know. It could be just the fact that I'm literally fighting an infection. I'm currently on antibiotics. I feel like absolute shit. But let's just get into it. Last week I was 5'17". This week I am 5'21.6". And it's like...
I want to know how many times you ate out this week. That's what I want to know. I want to know if you stuck to the rule of 3 times a week. That's it. That's it. And no bingo counts. 3 times. That's it. That's what I want to know. That's the question. But you're not answering that. Are we going to find that out later? Or are you just going to avoid that altogether? Because this is what you do, Amberlynn. This is what you pull, Amberlynn. And people that don't know you don't understand. This is how you say, welcome to Amberlynn Reed.
This is such a pointless weigh-in because it's not real weight. I don't really know what else to say about it. I just want to feel better. I'm just going to keep taking my antibiotics. I'm going to try to be successful in my goals and just continue pushing forward. Anyways, I'm going to go. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.
Bye, Amberlynn. Guys, I can't sit here and tell you that I believe her because I don't. In my heart of hearts, I don't believe her one bit at all. She's mush-mash everything she says from time to time, lie to lie, video to video. It's just the way I feel. But I hope that you have a wonderful day, night, weekend, holiday, year, whenever you might be watching this. And remember to smile today or make somebody else smile because it really can make a difference. Yeah, I hope y'all enjoyed that just a little bit. Just that much is all you have to enjoy it. Because you want to know something. I do this just for your entertainment, and I got to be entertained just a little bit. But I do this for your entertainment and just for my fun. Can you believe I talk about Amberlynn for fun? Sometimes I have to look at myself in the mirror and go, because if I don't, who else is going to... else is going to understand? I'm the only person that understands me. There ain't no hope if I don't understand myself half the time. Alrighty, well, I'm going to go try to get this up today, which I'll probably not succeed at, but I don't even have false hopes. Alright, guys, I hope y'all have a good one for me. Bye!